Hey, what's up guys? It's Jack with the School of Hard Knocks, and today we have another video for you guys talking about 5 businesses that you can start as a teenager. Now, if you're hungry, you want to get out there, you want to make some money, but you don't know how, you don't know if you have the right resources or the idea. Well, we got 5 great ideas for you guys with hopefully some helpful tips to help you get out there and get started. Now, please subscribe to the channel. We got a lot of great content coming for you guys. Also, give us a like if you enjoyed this video, and without further ado, let's get into it.
Lawn mowing. This is a great business to start as a teen. I started it at the age of 13 and did it all the way up to my early 20s just because it's super easy to do, it's super profitable, and honestly, it's really easy to scale as well. So let's talk about what you really need to start this business. All you need is a lawnmower, an edger, and maybe some bags to keep up some of the grass clippings in. And then if you do have a mode of transportation to where you can put the lawnmower in, you're able to, even go even farther and reach more areas. If we look at the numbers of this type of business as well, typically, let's say you charge $35 a cut, you cut it twice a month, so that's about $70 per customer per month. And let's say you get 15 customers, that's about $1,050 a month just off of cutting lawns. And that's really easy to actually make even more money than that because you can easily do mulching, trimming some hedges. There's a bunch of odd jobs you can do with this type of business as well. And so how you can go ahead and get customers for this type of business is what I did to get started is I created a flyer for myself, put my name, my contact information, and a little bit about me. And people love it, just go knock some doors, leave some flyers around, and I guarantee you, if you just, let's say you hit 50 houses, you'll get some customers. People need to get their grass cut. People hate to do it. Adults hate to do it. So the need is out there. You just have to get your name out there. As well as you could go ahead and create some social media posts about yourself, join some local Facebook groups and say, hey, I'm Josh. I'm looking to cut some lawns, blah, 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 blah. And you can reach out to people that way as well. The only downside for this type of business though, is that it can be seasonal because let's say for Virginia, for example, in the winter and in the fall time, it gets really cold. So the grass stops growing. So you either have to adjust or just wait until the next summer. And some of the things that you could do in the winter time is you could rake some leaves or you could snow shovel for some of the neighbors around the neighborhood. But it's a great business to start, super easy to start, really easy to scale as well.
The next business we have for teenagers to start in 2021 is a resale or a retail arbitrage business, and this can be carried out in a multitude of ways. When I was younger, I was heavily involved in buying and reselling sneakers, and what I would do is take, for example, a shoe like a Jordan Retro, which always appreciate over time after their initial release date. What I would do is I would map out the launch date of the shoe, I would buy them, and I would wait a couple weeks, maybe a few months, maybe even a year after, and I would sell them significantly higher than what I bought them for. I'd pay maybe anywhere from $150 to $200 at the launch date, and a couple weeks, months after they were initially released, they would be $100 to $200 to even $300 more than what I originally got them for. And this doesn't just have to be for shoes. This can also be for clothes. It can be for any product that is in high demand, that once you get it and you have it, you can resell it at any point in time that you're going to make more money off of it for. And another chain to this type of business is something called retail arbitrage. And this is typically done through Amazon FBA, which means fulfillment by Amazon. And essentially what you do here is you act as the middleman between the buyer, who's the consumer of the product, and the seller, who in this case is going to be Amazon. And what you do is you go to your local retail or wholesale store, such as a Walmart or a TJ Maxx. You'll find products, scan them through the Amazon seller app, so that way you'll be able to get an accurate comparison to what they're selling on Amazon as opposed to what they're selling in the retail stores. And this is great because if you can find fast selling products on Amazon and they're sold for significantly cheaper in these wholesale or retail stores, you can buy them out in bulk and sell them through Amazon and really maximize the return on your investment. This is a great business to start in 2021. Amazon FBA, start your business today. Let's go, guys.
Do you have a passion or a skill that you think you can make some money from? Well, a great way to start a business as a teenager is just taking something that you do as a hobby or something that you think that you have a talent for and just figuring out how to monetize it. Now, the best way to do this, of course, would be trying to turn that skill or hobby into a business, not necessarily just getting contracted out work or just, trying to pick up some freelance jobs. That's a great way to make a quick buck, but if you could start an actual business around something that you're passionate and have a hobby for, or something that you're really good at and talented at, then you're going to get repeat business and you're going to get a lot more projects or a lot more opportunities to make some money than just doing one-time projects. Of course, the first place to get started is figure out what you're passionate about or what skills did you have that you could potentially build a business around. A couple great examples might be, maybe you're a good photographer and you take really nice pictures of people, or you have a technical skill. Maybe you're a good graphic designer, maybe you know a lot of coding languages, you can do projects for people, or maybe you're good at building computers. Now, once you've figured out what you're passionate about or what skills that you have, now it's time to form a business. The best way to do that to get started is by marketing yourself. You can do that by either going to Fiverr or Upwork and listing your services on platforms like that, or just asking out friends and family like, hey, do you know anybody that's in the market or needs services for this, whatever you're trying to start your business around? Another thing too is maybe cold calling, knocking on doors, just asking around, putting flyers up around your town. Marketing yourself is key. You got to get out there and let people know what services you're willing to offer. And, sales is what's going to drive your business. The more marketing that you're able to do, the more clients you're going to be able to receive. Now, once you get some clients coming in, all you got to do is make sure that you retain them. Try to figure out a way in a business model that could get those clients that every time they need that service, they come back to you. Or maybe set up a deal that says, hey, I'll take pictures for you guys every time this event comes up. Just let me know. Or hey, every time your computer breaks, please give me a call. I'd love to fix it. That sort of thing. You want to build a business model around this passion or skill that's going to keep your clients coming back to you every time they need your service. Another great way to market the service that you're providing is by using social media advertisements, whether that's Facebook ads, Google ads, Instagram ads, TikTok ads, whatever that case may be. This might be a little bit more costly for you, but if your business is really successful and you're able to do a lot of things for people through your service, then you might be able to step your marketing up to this level.
Social media and content creation. As young people, we have grown up with social media our entire lives. We understand the power of it and what makes good content because we consume it every single day. Literally right now, you're consuming content. And when we look at the business owners demographic, most of them are much older, like our parents' age, 40, 50, 60 plus. And they are not using social media. A lot of them aren't for their businesses. And there's two reasons why primarily is A, they don't have the time, or two, they just don't really understand it and how to make it work for them. So let's talk about restaurants, for example. Restaurants are very photo heavy, it's plates of food, desserts, stuff like that. They should be showing that off on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, and that's exactly where you come in to go ahead and help them with that. So let's go ahead and talk about how you can get customers for this business. There's a multitude of different ways. Some of the best ways to start is A, just creating content for yourself, practicing what you preach, explaining to people online, hey, here's some different strategies you can use to grow your business. Here's why you should be using social media to grow your business, tons of different ways. Another way is door knocking, going ahead and shaking some hands with some business owners in the local area and introducing yourself, explaining what you do, maybe some ideas that you have for them, and then maybe setting an appointment for a later day, and then we can really go ahead and pitch them on your services. And the last one is running ads. You can run ads on yourself to business owners in the local area or even around the world, explaining, hey, you have an offer, this is what you do, this is how you can help them, and then boom, here's how you can book a call. And that's actually a service I would recommend adding on in the future, is if you can learn how to run ads for businesses as well, your value as a person and as a marketer will go up tremendously.
Pet watching and dog walking is another great but simple way for teens to make some consistent money and start a business in 2021. And for this, the only startup cost you're going to have to worry about is the promotion aspect of things, which can be carried out in a variety of ways. You can get very creative and make a flyer, deliver it throughout your local neighborhood. Make a sign and put it up at a local grocery or pet store. Even making a business card, attaching that along with a flyer, and putting up at a vet clinic. Those are all great ways to promote yourself and build a wide variety of clientele. Now, when it comes to the actual job, all you're going to be in charge of is coming to terms with the actual pet owner, whether that's how often you're going to walk them, take care of them, play with the pet. It's always going to come up to what kind of pet they have and what services that they would prefer you provide for them. And you can get very creative with this, whether it's making a bundle of 15-minute walk time, 30-minute, even an hour, and just get more expensive with how much longer you walk them for. You can offer other services along with that, such as cleaning them, showering them, playtime. There's a lot of different ways that you can go with this and really expand your income here. So this is a great and it's a very simple way for teens to start making some money and start a business in 2021.
Hopefully you enjoyed today's video on some businesses you can start as a teenager. If you guys did enjoy, I'd really appreciate if you guys could please leave a like and subscribe. Would really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great day. We'll catch you guys in the next one.